Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we got our 10th top 500 finish in Warships. Super stoked about that. We're going to talk all about, kind of another just final thoughts in the season now that it's actually over. Yesterday's video with OP, we gave our, basic overall thoughts on, everything. So yeah, I'm just going to touch on that first. Then we're going to get into season 39 Power Up. Brand new title. Could have some brand new things in store. Who knows? Probably not, but fun to speculate nonetheless. But yeah, so top 500, guys. We did it. We made it. And let's just get into it. So what should we do while we do this? The main island is needing a little bit of hammer time, I'm feeling. Let's boost some masterpieces because I've got the power to spend. And also, if you guys didn't grab it already, by the time this video comes out, this will be gone. But we had another daily deal. I'll never understand why they put shop offers in the game and they put them in there for like 6 hours. It's like, just leave it up for a week. There's literally no other offer. Unless there's other offers coming in, just put the offer in for more than 3 days because sometimes even I miss them. But yeah, what is it? Extra builder before crab for like $3, $2 American. That's a no-brainer every day of the week. So actually what's funny is I actually have been touching the boat. Typically you're not supposed to touch the boat unless it's an update. But I don't have any wood. That's what I'm missing. So that's where we're on the hunt for some wood today. But yeah, so season 38, let's go over that first. Now, this season was really cool because to me it showed me that you don't have to, get to gold on day one. You don't have to get to diamond, super early. You don't got to stay there for, 2 weeks because I always stress about that stuff. So the biggest takeaway I had this season was just realizing you don't have to kill yourself. As long as you get to, the end of the tech tree, you're going to have your time to play. You're going to have your time to shine. And that's not necessarily every moment of every day throughout the season. You're going to have your ups and your downs, your highs and your lows. And I think I proved that, we can still get a really good finish, even without, playing perfectly the whole way through. Let's go shock, and yeah. But overall, I kind of repeating myself from yesterday, I guess. But overall, I feel like the tech tree in the season was good. The pacing was a little bit off or something like that because definitely from your guys' comments yesterday, I noticed that too. That a lot of people are saying they got stuck, and I totally get it. But you guys got to remember, when you get stuck, it comes down to a few very basic things. It's either your tech is wrong, most likely, your base is wrong, somewhat likely, or you're attacking wrong. So you got to look at those three things all the time. Also, I made a new task force. I'll show you guys that in a second. I am going to open it up to everybody, but I'd prefer it if we could get some high-level guys in. That would be the goal, of course. But at the same time, I don't really care. I think what a lot of the high-level warship task forces are for primarily is so you don't match up with other high-level guys because you can't play anyone in your task force, right? Now, I mean, obviously, your task force is only 50 people at the maximum, so, it's not going to make a huge difference, but, yeah, definitely something to consider. So, yeah, the more high-level guys that we can get in, the less we're going to play each other, right? So, I'll show you guys that in a second. That was an interesting base. Yeah, you get a lot of weird ones down at 360 medals. So, what's it called? Chicken Ship. The Chicken Ship. So, come join the Chicken Ship. I think it's a pretty fun little name. What do we got here? We got right here. Chicken Ship. Everyone is welcome. It's a fun warship task force. Don't have to do anything. Just enjoy and be active. I don't know why that's bleeped out. And I said, put the chicken in your name if you can. I was going to do a star at first. Maybe we'll go with that. We're kind of discussing that at the moment. Yeah. So, yeah, chicken or star. That's what's on the discussion today. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out. It's just for fun. I just wanted to switch it up. So you guys let me know if you want to join it, just join it. It's on request only. So if you don't get in right away, we will get back to you. But yeah, okay. So that's season 38. That's the chicken ship. And what do we got next? We got Power Up. Power Up next. Now, why would I get excited about a title after the last few seasons where, they've kind of either been the same as the other seasons we've seen or literally not meant anything at all? I like Power Up because it really, obviously, we're probably not getting any new troops at this point. I think we are due for a proto troop season probably, but yeah, I feel like at this point that's probably not in the cards to get a new troop. But Power Up could mean a really different, the way I thought of it anyways, would be like a really different style of tech tree, where maybe we have something out of the ordinary at first. Obviously, I haven't seen it yet, but maybe something out of the ordinary at first. But what could that be with Power Up? I don't know. And I hope it's not barrage and artillery. That wouldn't really make sense. Bombs away, maybe that would make sense. I think bombs away was early bombardiers. Typically, it's very obvious. So Power Up. What do we have in the tech tree that would be Power Up? I'll go really off on the deep end here in a second and, go on kind of a wish list thing that I'd like the season to be. Okay, that was weird. It looked like that was one name at first. Mr. Smellington's resource base and your resource base. I thought it was one name altogether. But yeah, so what I think it means, Power Up, I don't know. It's really, it could really mean anything. I'm kind of leaning towards it doesn't mean anything specifically. But maybe we have, I don't know, warriors or something besides heavies right off the start. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Some like sort of powerful. I think warriors kind of makes sense. Although, if it was warriors, it'd probably be tribal, like the tribal crab. So I'm not really sure. But you guys let me know in the comments what you think this season is. I did the smokes backwards there for some reason. Yeah, this is going to be an easy warrior one. But, okay, let's go off the deep end now. Now, Power Up. What I would like that to mean, okay? I would like them to bring in different types of statues specifically for warships that get powered up by doing stuff, maybe the cycle of evil operation attacks on the main base. So the power-ups come from whatever you do on the main base, that boosts your statue, and they change every day. So you can unlock a statue, instead get rid of the multi-nodes, and we're going to have statue nodes. So it's either going to be building health, troop damage, or building damage or troop health, and they're both opposing nodes. There's only those two. I know lots of people have talked about this before. It's not a new idea. I'm just saying. Yeah, so have that, and then you have your statue, right? But you unlock your multi-node, you get your statue. It's at 0% until you finish whatever cycle of evil or daily event or maybe an operation attack is on the main base. And once you complete everything on the main base, maybe clearing your map even, it gives you a boost of up to 25%. What are they usually at? I forget what they're usually at. 50? Yeah, okay. So it gives you a boost up to 50 for that specific node. So why that's interesting is because then it forces you to play the main base. Then you got to, start learning about different attack strategies, how to be efficient, how to, defend your base properly. Maybe there's one that's, maybe the defensive building damage is, well, I guess base defense wouldn't really make sense because you can't, you can't go out and get them. You'd have to sit and wait. So that's not a good idea. But I think that would be really cool. I've always wished they would integrate warships with the main base in one way or another. I don't think, obviously, it's going to happen anytime soon. But if I was to guess what Power Up's going to be, that's what I would want. Something like that. And then it's, it's customizable. So then it's like, if you're losing on offense or losing on defense more so or whatever, you're not as stuck this way. You have a little bit more options. You're like, okay, well, I've got a little bit of a, say I got Seekers or I got Heavy Choppers a little bit earlier than everyone else. I'm going to up the troop damage and really take advantage of this, or go the other way. I didn't have as much tech at the start of the gates, but I picked up all the defenses at 3 ERs. I'm going to choose to up that building health more so than anything. And then, you're not going against people that have the same thing, because it gets kind of boring when you play people that have the same stuff. And it's just, it's still fun. Don't get me wrong. I had a blast at the end of last season. But I think something like that would be really cool. But again, going off the deep end here. But you guys let me know what you think of season 39 Power Up. Almost 40 seasons. 40 seasons of Warships coming up. So you guys let me know what you think of that down below in the comments. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.